happy to see you now.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in today. Really appreciate you sending in your CV.
No problem.
It was funny.
Oh, okay, that really wasn't my intention, but...
Our situation is unusual in that we don't have any women working here, mainly due to the
sexual harassment case.
Sexual harassment case.
Yes, I'm so sorry, I'm just a bit hot and I'm from the station. Sorry, I am really excited about...
Water?
No, I'll be okay. Actually, that was a lie. Yes, water would be great.
So we're looking for someone who can handle themselves in a competitive environment. They'll mainly be filing, but we have some pretty good filers, so yeah. It also involves updating the website and throwing up vacation plans. It says here that you've done something similar before. Okay, I'm sorry. That will get you very far here anymore.
I am so sorry, Jack. I thought I had a top on underneath.
Okay, but for the record.
No, in this case it was a genuine accident.
With our history here, I understand what you might have thought.
I really wasn't trying to. Jesus, I'm so hot.
I take this kind of thing very seriously.
I wasn't trying to shag you. I mean, look at you. Why you don't understand. I really...
Please just leave. Slut.
Wow! You, please, leave.
It's my office.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Wait. I run a themed cafe, but it is out of cash, and it is going to close soon unless a check falls out of the sky or a banker comes on my arse, but neither are going to happen. And I mean, I don't want to do the proper mention, so I'm not going to talk about him or the fact that I wish I could own up to not having morals and let him come on my arse for 10,000 pounds. But apparently we are not supposed to talk about that, so okay. I mean, I won't. But it would really fucking solve everything. I opened the cafe with my friend Boo. She's dead now. She accidentally killed herself. I mean, she didn't think she was actually gonna die. She just had a boyfriend had slept with someone else and wanted to punish him by ending up in the hospital. She walked into a busy cycle lane, wanting to get tangled in a bike, break a finger, maybe. But it turns out bikes can go really fast and flip you into the road. 3 people died. She was such a dick.
Welcome to Women's Speak. Sorry for the delay. The lecture will begin shortly. There is no food or drink permitted in the auditorium.
I found my sister outside the lecture hall, and she is uptight and beautiful and probably anorexic. Her clothes look awesome on her, so we take our seats in the auditorium. Sorry. I realize I'm wearing the top that she lost years ago, so this is gonna be tense. She really fucking loves this top. Her eyes fix on it, but, and I know her, she decides to bank it for later. This makes me nervous. She asks about work, and I get all spiky. I tell her the cafe's lease is up in 2 days unless I can find at least $5,000, which is impossible. So I'm having to deal with letting go of the only thing I have left to boot and the only thing that's going to save me from becoming a corporate ladies' work slave like her, and I know the rules, so I ask her about her super high-powered, perfect work job with a simple life. She tells me she's been offered the wet dream of a job in Finland. Wow! Apparently they want to overpay and underwork her, and she won't have to wear those power suits anymore. Wow! Finland! But she is turning it down because her husband says she shouldn't go. I tell her she's making a mistake, that she shouldn't let other people get in the way of what she really wants, and Finland is what she really wants. She tells me her husband isn't other people.
Her husband isn't other people.
That her husband is her life.
Her husband is my life.
I tell her husband tried to touch me up at Christmas. I don't know why it came out. It's true, but he was drunk, and so Martin is always drunk, but he's very good at being drunk, in that he is fun drunk. No one wants to admit there's a problem, because then they don't get to have crazy nights out with fun drunk Martin. Martin. He's one of those men who is explosively sexually inappropriate with just about everyone, but that makes you feel bad if you take offense because he was just being fun. You can tell him you were popping to the loo and he'll say,
Aye, you pop to the loo and you pull your little knickers down and I'll come in and fuck you!
She just stares at me. Oh, and then her neck goes red. I've only seen that happen once before. And then she stares ahead of her. I then try to make light of this situation and offer her half of my sandwich. Which she eats. Maybe she isn't anorexic, maybe clothes just look. Bitch. Suddenly, she tells me,
I'm gonna go to fucking Finland.
okay,
I hate those suits.
okay.
How much do you need to save for this cafe?
About $5,000.
Okay. I'll transfer it tomorrow. And I want my top back.
Okay, thank you, Claire.
I don't want to come to these anymore.
Okay.
Gosh, look at you all. Thank you so much for coming. Before I begin, I want to ask you a question. The same question that inspired me to give this lecture. So I pose the same question to the women in this room today. Please, raise your hands if you would trade 5 years of your life for the so-called perfect body.
Both of us, 400 women stare at us, horrified. We are bad feminists. After the lecture, Claire tells me she's going to go home and talk to Martin. I want to ask if she would stay and have a drink with me, but I don't know how. So I just watch her as she disappears into a crowd outside the I leave the station and think, what's one more? I go into a bar. And I drink a lot. A sweaty, bald man cups my vagina from behind the bar, but he buys me a drink, so he's nice, actually. After the bar, he disappears and it closes. It is closed for business. Shutting up shop. That's what Boo said every time we closed the cafe.
Shutting up shop.
Like she was drunk. I mean, which we often were. We close up, we'd sink a bottle of wine. Boo would play the ukulele and we would make up filthy songs for hours. Another lunch break, another abortion, another piece of cake, another 2 fucking 20 cigarettes. And we're happy, so happy to be modern women. Ooh, Sally, I'm not familiar with your stuff. I ring the bell, and hammer out to the door, and yell from like a close hello! This should be humiliating. Yelling to a man's letterbox in the middle of the night, but I'm fucking rolling. I see his silhouette as he trudges down the stairs. He must recognize mine because his body language changes suddenly. He unhooks the latch and opens the door. He looks like shit. I take my hand and stick it right over his face and push it in it. I try to say something I never thought I would do to a parent, but it feels right at the time. He stands there, pajama pants, t-shirt. All right, Dad.
What's going on?
I am absolutely fine.
Okay.
I just
Yeah? Okay.
I just want to see that. Fuck it. I have a horrible feeling I am a greedy, perverted, selfish, apathetical, cynical, morally bankrupt, mannish-looking woman can't even call herself a feminist. And he just fucking looks at me.
Well, you get all that from your mother.
You know, I wonder if he would find me attractive. I mean, if I wasn't his daughter.
If you saw me on the internet, would you click on me?
I'm gonna call you a cab, darling.
Back at the flat, I started thinking about this guy at the festival last summer. I text him, I tell him I'm single and ready. He gets back saying that he can be here in 20 minutes. Great. I open the door to him. Hello. We get right to it. Some pretty standard bouncing. I realize that he is making his way towards my arsehole. And I'm thinking, hey, I might as well owe him a favor for being so nice to me at the festival. So, yeah, I let him. He is thrilled. Next morning, I wake up to find him sitting at the edge of the bed, fully dressed, gazing at me. He goes on to tell me that last night was incredible.
Last night was incredible.
Which is an overstatement, but he says it was particularly special because he's never actually managed to, you know, up the bum with anyone before. I mean, to be frank, he does have a relatively large penis, so he's never actually found anyone who could do it with. He touches my hair, and he thanks me with genuine earnest. It's sort of moving, actually. He kisses me gently. And then he leaves. And then I spend the rest of the day thinking, do I have a massive arsehole? You know, I once read the story in the paper about how a little kid repeatedly stuck rubber-ended pencils up the class hamster's arsehole. I read it out to Boo and Hillary, who sent to juvenile detention. I mean, I read it out as a bit of a joke, but Boo was distraught, really.
They sent him okay, but he needs help.
I mean, she was a surprising person. I mean, yeah, he pencil fucked a hamster.
He's obviously not happy. Happy people don't do things like that.
Fair point.
Besides, that's the very reason they put rubbers on the ends of pencils.
The fuck hamsters?
No, because people make mistakes.
And now Boo's gone, it feels kind of more like a death cafe. No one comes in anymore. Hillary just sits in her hutch like a lump, staring at me. I really don't know what to do with her. Alright, 9 o'clock. I am at my sister's door. And Martin's staring down at me.
Hello, you.
It's Claire.
Hi.
Claire makes her way over to the door. Oh, she has pricked her fringe. I make a beautifully constructed joke about it. She snaps at me. Tells me I have to stop talking to people like I am doing a stand-up comedy routine. That some things just aren't fucking funny. I laugh. And then I don't. My throat goes dry and Mom says I can't for a bit. You didn't transfer the money to him. You're not going to Finland?
No.
Why is he still here?
He didn't touch you.
He tried.
He said it was more like the other way around.
That's not true.
How can I believe you?
What? Because I'm your sister.
After what you did to the...
Yeah, you gotta understand that it really wasn't my fault. He wanted me. I mean, he wanted me. So,
Please leave.
you please leave.
It's my office.
Yeah?
Okay.
Wait! What made you laugh?
What?
On my CV, you said it was funny.
You wrote that you run a cafe for guinea pigs.
Yeah, right, that's not entirely true, but okay, you thought that was funny?
Yes, I suppose. Never thought guinea pigs needed.
It was a guinea pig themed cafe.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah. What if I told you that I fucked that cafe into liquidation? That I fucked up my family? That I fucked my friend by fucking her boyfriend? That I don't feel alive unless I'm being fucked? And I don't feel in control unless I'm fucking, because fucking makes the world tighten around me? That I have been watching people fuck for as long as I have been alive, and I know that my body, as it is right now, is really the only thing I have, and when that gets old and unfuckable, I might as well just kill it. And how sometimes I wish I never knew fucking existed, because somehow there isn't anything worse than someone who doesn't want to fuck me, that I fuck everything. But this time, I genuinely wasn't trying to. Either everybody feels this way a little bit and they are just not talking about it, or I am completely fucking alone, which isn't fucking funny.
That really wasn't appropriate.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry.
Look, 3 months ago, I touched a colleague's breast at a party. Not for the first time. It ruined the reputation of the business I've been building my whole life and has completely alienated me from my family.
Why'd you do it?
It was a terrible mistake.
You know, people make mistakes.
Yes, they do.
That's why they put rubbers against pencils.
Is that a joke? Shall we start this interview again?
Okay.
Thanks for coming in. Really appreciate you sending me your CV.
No problem.
It was funny.